Yo, what's going guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Road to Master League series. Already we are only 6 episodes in and we have already completed the series. I'm going to be starting a new one called the Road to Masters 3. Hopefully we can get there in 2 seasons, or maybe next season if a miracle happens. I mean, like, it's only 600 trophies away, so it's completely possible to get there next season. But in today's video, we are going to be going some of the replays of the battles that got me to Masters 1. But before we hop into the replays, let me just show you a clip of when I sat down to make a video and I was only one win away from Masters. And then this happened. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god. This is not gonna go well for us. I'm using my sudden death deck. Alright, so putting the big flop aside, I was just like incredibly frustrated. I just stopped recording over there and just like I just didn't know what to do. I was just so angry and frustrated. Anyway, brushing that aside, let's just go and hop into a replay of this giant matchup. Alright, so this battle is against VPiz. He was running like an almost completely maxed deck, except for like his Ice Wizard, which was only level 4. It was a completely maxed deck. Let's just go and watch and see how this goes. Alright, so I start off with a mortar, and then he will go giant. And then he also goes to the Goblin Gang, so I drop a Goblin Gang of my own. He will zap that, and then my Inferno Dragon locks onto that giant, and it's basically over. I will counter push with a hog, and on this push I will take his right tower, because he really didn't have anything to defend, because he spent all of his elixir on that one push. And taking out his right tower, I'm feeling very confident. So I decide to, I'm not really sure what I did. Yes, I will log the giant and the Ice Wizard back, pull the giant with a mortar. And then when he goes to the Goblin Gang, I also go with a Valkyrie. Because that will take care of the stab goblins and also take out the giant a bit faster. Because I kind of misplayed that the mortar placement. So like only one tower was targeting it. Alright, so now I go minions, and then I'll go with a hog. But he will go with an Ice Wizard and then a zap on the minions. And that push was like, you know, like shut down. I made a bit of a misplay over here by not dropping my Goblin Gang, and I just logged. So I'm gonna be taking like around like 1500 damage from that witch. I should have just went with the Goblin Gang. And right now, just go with the Goblin Gang on the left lane, and he will answer with the Goblin Gang of his own. At this point, I'm gonna go with an Inferno Dragon behind the King Tower, and then I'll try to counter push with a. I'll try to push and apply some pressure with a hog and minions. I will log that back because the Witch and the Ice Wizard might take out the Valkyrie, and then he does the misplay of dropping the Goblin Gang, and the Valkyrie just takes that out for some insane value. That's why I BM'd over there. It wasn't because of any unprofessionalism, if that's a term. And now I'll just fireball, and then at this point I'll just take out his left tower. And then by now that's it. It's just fast forwarding. He will take out my right tower. I'll just give it to him because I'm not cocky or anything. If I'm sure I'm gonna win, I'll just give him my tower. If I have a 2-tower plus lead. Alright, so next we're gonna be covering this mini Pekka Tesla bowler deck. I am very surprised he even won against it. He has 3 big counters to my hog. So it's like almost impossible for me to get my hog through. But I somehow managed to pull it off. So let's watch and see exactly how I won that. Alrighty. So he will start off with a princess. I will let me put this in 1x speed. Sorry. So he goes with the princess. I Golem gang. Then he counters with a with guards. Then I go with mortar. And overall, right now I am leading on a ton of elixir. I have a huge elixir lead right now, more than 4 or 5 elixir. I didn't really keep track. Wait, I forgot I can see the elixir bar. And then I kind of do have a misplay, to go in with the hog. I probably should have just went opposite lane, but he had a mini Pekka either way, so it would have completely shut me down. So now I will do a misplay again of dropping the Golem gang a bit too early, and the princess gets a shot at them, and they're rendered completely useless. I should have just logged, but I wasn't really sure what other cards he had. If he had like a Goblin Barrel. Right now I counter this with an Inferno Dragon because a level 4 miner does lots of damage. Left ignored, obviously. And then he will go with the Bowler right now to counter it. Classic play. Nothing too surprising about it. And then he goes with the High Tesla. He counter my Inferno Dragon. And then I just log that. And then right now I'm gonna go with a Hog and then a Goblin Gang to follow it. And I'm really happy I dropped the Goblin Gang. Because that made my hog able to get in, and also distract the mini Pekka for long enough so the hog could get a few more swings. And right now I'm feeling super confident about this win. Even though he manages to get my tower pretty low at the end, I probably could have defended a bit more cleaner. He'll go with a Tesla to take care of my Inferno Dragon. Nothing too surprising. I'll log that back. Probably should have clipped the Tesla. But anyway, I was doing it for the tower chip damage. So now I'm gonna go with a early Valkyrie and a Hog, and then he counters it perfectly with Tesla and Mini Pekka. So that's rendered pretty much useless. Then right now I log the Mini Pekka and also clipping the princess. So now I start fireball cycling. Because I know I'm only one fireball and a log away. So now I got my gang, he will zap it. Because he has a max zap, he counters my level 12 Goblin Gang. I'm trying to get my musketeer to level 10. Because I was thinking about playing 2.6 Hog next season. I'm decently good with it. So I was thinking maybe I could refine my skills with it. And push next season. But for that I will need a level 10 musketeer. And then over there I get that last fireball in before that mini Pekka took down my tower. I got pretty lucky over there. Alright, so next off we're gonna be showing this Golem matchup versus Daniel. He didn't really play this too well. Alright, so I start off with a mini Pekka. Sorry, I start off with the Hog Rider, and then he counters it with a mini Pekka. Nothing too special, and then I counter his mini Pekka with a Valkyrie. Normal play so far. And then right now I'm still confused as to what deck he's running. I was thinking maybe Golem, maybe a variation of Lava Hound, because I've seen this before. But once I see the Golem, I know for sure that it's going to be a Golem matchup. Obviously. So I go Inferno Dragon, he zaps that. I'm pretty sure he zaps that. But he goes with Inferno Dragon, so he doesn't have enough elixir. I fireball that for some decent value on that, and that allowed a lot of damage. That allowed a lot of damage not to be inflicted on my tower. And then I countered out pretty much decently, even though I am trailing an elixir. I'll go with the Hog, and then you'll go with the mini Pekka. And then after that, he will support it with a Valkyrie. On this defense, I could have maybe played it a bit cleaner. I'll go with the Hog, and then I'll log it back. I probably should have went Inferno Dragon, to be honest. Like Inferno Dragon would be like the cleaner play to do. Like it probably would have like allowed me. It probably would have allowed no damage on my tower. But it doesn't really matter. And he is still leading on Elixir, so I am like really surprised as to why he didn't go with a Golem in the back, and then instead he just went with a Night Witch. I mean that's another play some people do. They go with you go with like a support troop in the back, and then they'll go with a Golem in the front. And now I go minions, primarily because of that Inferno Dragon. That, how do you call it, that Night Witch was able to take out my tower. Well, I'm not really worried at this point. Because, like, I know that his mini Pekka is out of cycle. I can just go with a Hog. And I have my Fireball ready, and I get some pretty decent value with this Fireball. Clipping both the Valkyrie and the Night Witch. I take down his right tower, his left tower. And then I go with minions. I believe, yes, minions. And then a Goblin Gang in the... No, sorry, I go with a Mortar in the right lane. He goes with the Mini Pekka. I'll counter it with the Goblin Gang. And then I go with a Hog. And then a Fireball. And that takes down his tower to around 400 something HP, 479 HP. And now I go with the minions. That Inferno Dragon was able to take care of that Night Witch, her bats, and the the baby dragon. Sorry, and then that Goblin Gang was able to get enough chip damage for me to get into Fireball range, and I Fireball, and that's the end of the game. Alright, for the last replay, we're going to cover this Three Musketeers matchup, which I got a bit like earlier in my push. So let's just watch against Ep.6 from Patin, whatever Pakistani clan he's from. Alright. This deck versus Three Musketeers is a decent matchup. Because you do have the Fireball, I'm talking about classical Three Musketeers, not this, I don't know, Three Musketeer Hog deck. Although I still managed to beat it. Against classical Three Musketeers, you usually want to go Mortar in the lane of the One Musketeer, because they usually will want to support that. And then a Valkyrie in the lane of the Two Musketeers. And that's and then Fireball for the Minion Horde, Log, and for the Goblin Gang. Yeah, Valkyrie and for the Battle Ram, you can just pull it with the Mortar also, if you really have to. You can just log it back, and then the Valkyrie will take care of it. You also have minions for the Golem Gang and the Battle Ram. So now I'll Fireball that pump, and then I will, I'm not sure exactly what I do here. I'll probably go with a Mortar. These emotes are so annoying whenever I hear them. People just showing off their emotes. Over here, he makes a big mistake of going with Three Musketeers in the same lane. Although I do a misplay, missed the log for the missed the log on the Three Musketeers, and it ends up doing over 1,500 to 2,000 damage on my tower. So that Hog was able to get 2 shots, I think, along with some swings of the Valkyrie. So I split that Goblin Gang, taking care of his Goblin Gang and the Mini Pekka. So now I think I'm gonna go to Fireball the pump. I'm not sure if I ignore it. If I ignore it, it's gonna be a big misplay. All right, so I actually go in with the Fireball. I had no idea why I went in with the minions. Although now I counter push with the Hog, and I go the log on the how do you call it, the Musketeers, missing 2 of them. Then right now I just Fireball. This Fireball is so clutch. It clipped everything. And then I just go with a Valkyrie for a clean defense, and that's it. You'll go with a Hog, but I'll just pull it with a Mortar. and it's pretty much GG. He can't do anything in the time that's left. He will try rocket cycling. It's like a complete dummy. Although he probably should have went for the left tower, he would have gotten it way lower. All right, so let's wrap the video up with a ladder battle. Hopefully, I don't drop out. And if I do, there's still how many days? 7 days left in the season. I can probably easily just push back to Masters. All right, so let's hop into a ladder battle. Hopefully, we don't lose. I'm just saying it again. Anyway. Alright, so we're versing Espanol from Portugal, Brazil. Portugal, Brazil. That is a country. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so he's gonna poison that. Interesting play on his part. And I'll go with a hog. And then I'm not gonna support it because I still don't know what he has. Alright, so that hog has 2 shots. I'm gonna go with the Goblin Gang right here. Lava Hound. Alright. So, even though we didn't cover Lava Hound in the replays, now we can cover it up in a real... You can cover it in a real battle. If he has arrows, it's gonna suck. Alright, so I'll just go Inferno Dragon. It'll completely take care of the... Graveyard. Okay. If he has arrows, it's gonna be a big problem. And there comes the arrows. So now I'm forced to go with the Golem Gang. Otherwise, that graveyard is gonna deal like 1,000,000 damage to my tower. Alright, Lava Hound Graveyard. So I had to say the Valkyrie for the graveyard. Okay. If he has Balloon, my life is over if he has Balloon. Alright, so I'll go with Hog Minions, as this guy apparently doesn't really care about what he's dropping. Alright, 2 hits. Nice. So I go with the Golem Gang, he'll probably go, okay, Skeleton Army. No problem. Okay, so the perfect ending to a video. The Wi-Fi lags out, the recording cuts, and I got 3 crowned. I probably wouldn't be able to beat him anyway. This is my batch is going low. Probably wouldn't be able to. Oh my lord, I probably wouldn't be able to beat him anyways. I mean, like, look at the card levels I'm facing up here. Like, I only have like 2 max cards, and I only upgraded the mortar because like I did not know what to do with my gold, and all my other cards are like decently leveled from my trophy range. But like I'm versing people with max epics, like fully max decks. Like just take a look at my battle log. Like just take a look right here. Look at all these like insane levels these guys have. All right. And I'm still able to beat them because most of them are just, crappy players who just spend like thousands of dollars in the game, if not thousands, hundreds of dollars in the game, just to upgrade their cards, get better cards, right? Max them out just so they can push to 4,800. But if they actually had the skill and the card levels, they probably would have been like a Master 3 or like champion by now with those card levels. Like if I really had like lots of skill and like my comments are maxed, my Valkyrie is level 10, in fact, and my Fireball is level 10, and had like a decent amount of skill, I'd probably be like in champions right now. Like a decent amount of extra skill compared to what I have right now. All right, so I guess that's enough talking. I'm just gonna wrap up the video right now. Well, anyway, that should do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to me. And leave a like on the video. Well, anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.